Hey friends, welcome back to Ridgehaven Homestead. It's day 3 of the decluttering push. What did we do? Did we get any decluttering done at all? And what happened on this day that made it all blow up? You'll find all that and more in this video. Stick around. Today we're back to the routine. We have sunshine outside, and so it's back to little old me, myself and I, crazy redhead on the hill. I want to stay motivated. I've got a bunch of stuff to clean up here. You know, life, like I said, isn't all about decluttering. I've got to clean up the big mess from the explosion of breakfast. I've got to do the laundry. I've got a bunch of stuff to do, but I'm going to try to devote a couple hours to down in the dungeon and see if I can chip away a little more at it. As soon as I clean up this kitchen, I'm gonna go out and get my exercise time done first because it's gonna get hot today, and I wanna go up to the trampoline and do that while it's still shaded. And then will come the decluttering, and so we'll just squeeze it all in, make some good progress, I hope. We are expecting some sheetrock to be arriving within they gave us a window of 9 to 1, so that's a 4-hour window. So I have no idea when the stuff is going to come, but it's going to be delivered, and I want to be, you know, aware that they come, because sometimes with fans running and the windows all closed, I don't actually know when people drive up. We had some people come a few weeks ago, and they're like, yeah, we sat out there for 10 minutes and we just left because we didn't think you were home. And I was like, well, okay, so apparently sometimes we don't know. So listening for the Lowe's truck, washing the dishes, trying to beat the sun. Let's get going. And I have a faithful little sidekick again. Squirt, squirt, squirt. You purring? Say hello. Hello, baby. Hello. And it's so good for me to get outside, just like it's so good for you to get outside. We need that nature therapy, but why is it so hard to make ourselves? It's just because we're stuck in a rut. So here's to getting out of a rut. Do something positive for yourself, even if it's for 30 minutes, and that's what I'm trying to do as well. I decided that while I'm jumping today, I'm going to listen to a talk that my friend recommended, and it's about doubt. And so she really said it's going to be something good, not personally for me. She didn't say it was just for me, but she said it was recommended for all people in general. And so it's by an author or a speaker that I really have enjoyed in the past. So I'm queuing that up, and I think that'll make the time pass more quickly. Just one more little tip that I will share with you. When I listen to either things on YouTube or when I listen to things like podcasts, I am so impatient. It's not a good trait of mine, but I do become very impatient and would just want them to get done with it. And so I've started listening to talks at 1.25 speed.
It just seems like they're getting to the point. If you speed it up to 2x, then it sounds really distorted, but 1.25, it pretty much sounds like their regular voice. And hey, you can watch my videos at 1.25 also, and you'll get them done a lot faster, and it'll just seem like I'm super organized.
This here is our sheetrock. He decided not to drive his 33-foot truck down the road, so here we are driving all the way down the mile road, and he's doing it on his forklift. And I really hope that he's able to get that forklift up the driveway, because we had such a washout yesterday in the rain. Yeah, we have a few ruts now. But this means progress, because the sheetrock, we don't have any sheetrock in our house at all at this point, but the sheetrock is going for the ceiling in our basement. And so that, compared to the wood tongue and groove and all the wood planks that we've done, should go pretty fast. I'm here trying to warn the neighbors, because sometimes people move right along this road pretty fast. And I realized I should have stuck a little closer to the forklift man, but he's coming down the hill now, so all is good. Since we have to drive so slowly to keep up with this forklift man, he must be able to go about 0 miles an hour or maybe about 5. I don't know. He's definitely going slowly, which is fine. I don't usually get to travel this road this slowly, so I'm seeing all the wildflowers, and it's kind of letting me know that late summer is coming. I am seeing the Joe Pye weed. It's not quite in full bloom with its, to me it looks like a duster, kind of like a mauve duster, one of those arced ones. And then I'm seeing some, well, definitely black-eyed Susans. And I saw some other things, some pink flowers, and I'm not really sure what they were. I haven't seen any goldenrod yet, and when you see the goldenrod, that's definitely the end of summer approaching. We still have a solid month. We're just almost to August, and so it's just easing into late summer wildflowers, which make me excited. I see the Queen Anne's lace. Yeah. You know, I haven't seen any jewelweed, and I know exactly where there's a patch usually. And so when we drive down the road, since I'm driving so slowly, I'm going to check for jewelweed. It's got to be here. If there's any jewelweed, it should be right here. There's a huge patch normally. You know, I see all of the leaves, but it's not blooming yet, so I guess I'm just a little bit earlier than I thought. It's definitely coming. Jewelweed is a beautiful flower, and I will be on the lookout for it. Okay, I'm basically to our driveway, and I'm just hoping that he will be able to make it up. He has a really wide forklift, but it's on wheels, not tracks, and I think the tracks might have been better for this driveway, but whatever. I can't do anything about that. I'm gonna creep up on my all-wheel drive and see how well he can do, because I can't really bring all those up in my car. It's loaded with donations and stuff to haul away. And he asks me, is your driveway steep? And I was like, well, I mean, compared to the road, it's steep, and it can sort of be considered steep, and plus we've had the gravel washing quite a bit with this rain, so that's kind of bad. Considering the fact that I don't see or hear anything yet, that's not a good sign. So I'm getting extra exercise. I didn't need to spend all that time jumping on a trampoline. I'm getting exercise, hiking down the driveway again. And if I go out down, guess what? I get to come back up. I don't hear anything. Well, that didn't go as planned. So much for special delivery. I'm pretty sure we paid for this delivery. Now, I don't have any fault with the guy driving the forklift. He has no control over our driveway and the equipment that he's sent with. Nevertheless, I told you it was me, myself, and I told you I'm trying to get some more exercise. Well, looks like I'm going to be doing that on a bigger scale. I could have driven my truck down the road. That would have been more easy on my legs, but hey, this is exercise. So we have 30 pieces of sheetrock, and he couldn't get it up here because his engine kept dying about 25-30 feet up. Well, I do have my Honda Pilot. It is crammed with stuff that I was planning to drop off today, and because I was waiting for this guy to come, I didn't take it early in the morning. Okay, so now I have two options. I can leave that bundle down at the road. It's all wrapped in plastic until my guys come home with trucks and trailers, or I can unload my car, my SUV, and it's not going to hold all those bundles, so I'll have to make about 15 trips probably up and down this driveway and load it up and hope I don't bust any of those. Yippee. I could put it on our trash trailer, but I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know if well, even if I put it on the trash trailer, which I think is 4x8, let me just have to see what I do here. It's one or the other. I'm gonna call my husband and see what he recommends, because we have no service at the road. I did try to call him, but No luck, we got cut off. Okie doke. This was not on my list today, okay? Not on my list. How about plan B? I conferred with the boss and he just didn't think, and he's probably right. He didn't think I could move all those by myself, and the cats aren't gonna offer me any help, so he's just said tarp it really well and we'll deal with it when we have a truck. So that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. Because it says within 45 minutes we're supposed to have 75% chance of rain in our area. So even if I was moving these, I would not have been able to do it all in an hour because I just don't think I could do that. I think I will grab pieces of wood from the wood pile to weigh it down. Because what good is tarping it if it all blows away? Before all this shenanigan activity with the sheetrock, I was up here trying to make some tea. I harvested some anise hyssop, some holy basil, some bee balm, and something else. Lemon verbena. So I was just getting ready to wash it and make some tea, and I'm going to do that now. I'm going to let it start to brew. And I picked a few flowers to put in vases, so I'm going to do something ordinary. And then I'm going to use my 1 hour before I eat to go work in the shop, try to make a little bit of progress, try to find a few more things to haul away, and then I will eat my lunch and go haul it away. Some days don't turn exactly out like you think they will, so I have to go during business hours to drop off the donations, and so that gives me some timelines to work between, and yeah, that's my goal. The flowers turned out really pretty, and I had my little faithful sidekick here the whole time. She's very curious about it all, and well, it may seem like because I'm on a decluttering mission that I'm on a mission to get rid of all my stuff. That's actually not true. It's just a mission to find the stuff that we like and narrow it down so that we can use the stuff that we like. And so one good thing that came out of this decluttering session was finding, I knew that I had them, but just rediscovering them and being able to put them to use. Some cute little vases that my mom got for me several Christmases ago. Well, this is the first time I've actually even used them. This one has anise hyssop. This one has some bee balm. And this one has a couple of those black-eyed Susans. And so when you put them together, they're awfully cute. And they're just the perfect size for a couple of little blooms. And I love the bright colors. They look great with all the pretty flowers. Once the guys got home, we got that stuff loaded up, and I do not know what I was thinking that I could load this all by myself, because those sheets are super heavy. Because another rainstorm was coming, we got this unloaded from the truck and stacked up in the shop just in the nick of time to have it in the dry. And now all we have to do is put it up. At the end of the day, we did get a lot accomplished. It just wasn't what I thought we were going to get accomplished. But I feel good knowing we have this big stack of sheetrock. We're ready to go. And so in subsequent videos, we'll be letting you know what we do with that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.